Ciao ragazzi, oggi siamo con Robert Godin che ci concede un'intervista in occasione del 40° anniversario della sua attività. Hello Robert, thank you very much for accepting this interview with us, with Accordo.it.
It's a pleasure.
Well, first of all, can you make an appraisal about these first 40 years?
Wow, it's a life. 40 years is a life. It's a big thing, but I should say in general everything was great. My passion is guitar, and I started very small, and I can believe that today we are the largest manufacturer of America.
Wow.
Of guitar, and I never thought in my life I will reach half of that.
Wow.
Then I'm very happy, very happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a very positive result in the end.
Yeah.
That is not the end actually, it's just the first 40 years.
It's the first 40 years, but what is very nice, my two sons took over the company.
Yeah.
And
So
they're young, and they love the business, they love the instrument, then they're going to continue.
That's great.
And for me, it's the biggest gift.
Yeah.
It's when you can include your sons, and I know it's going to continue. It's not like, ooh, I will die not doing that. I did all my life. Then this is so nice. So nice.
Well, what pushed you to change?
More voice?
What pushed you to change a lot of main features from acoustic and electric guitars to create brand new instruments?
I start manufacturing. I start the biggest interest. It was 1965. It's a long time, but the guitar playing changed. Before 65, nobody bent string, nobody,
Yes.
you see, and then all the musicians, I had a shop in 1965 in Montreal, and every musician, wow, they want to change their style of playing, bend the string. Then it's there. I saw that the instruments were not made for that.
Yeah.
The instruments were made, guitar was more a rhythm instrument, not really the lead. Then the venture or this group came in, in the market with two guitar, one bass and drum, and they were bending string and everything. Then I create set of string banjo string, and doing intonation and all these things. Then I said, wow, that's where I want to go. Then my shop was famous because I was transforming all the guitar for the new style of playing.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And from that, it's a long, to explain 40 years in 5 minutes, but my interest was from there. And but the musicians are very conservative.
We know.
The guitar player especially, they're gonna buy pedals, effect and everything, but the guitar, they want a certain style. I did a lot of mistakes during my life. I tried to make new style, new look. People say, oh, very nice, but they were afraid.
Yeah.
Then this, you learn all your life, Today, it's very nice because we make classic, but with a lot of features. The guitar player says, oh, wow, look at this neck, look at this. And also I create a lot of instruments for Latin music, like Brazil, Argentina, all these. And this music is influenced all the world. Then we create nylon string guitar, acoustic, but made for steel string player.
Yeah.
You see, then we create nylon string guitar that you can use a pick and play. You can't play on a classical guitar. Then it's different tension and on and on and on. And this year, it's unbelievable at the show. We made the wood.
Yeah.
We transformed the wood 2 years ago, and the idea of the wood came in Lecce, in Italy.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, it's very Arabic there. And I did a guitar clinic 25 years ago in Lecce. And the people says, wow, did you ever thought about the oud? The oud is 1,000 years old instrument.
Yeah.
Very difficult it's got a lot of problems that they never change it. Then with the group, we changed the oud, like making easy to play.
Yeah.
Also to how to amplify. It was not possible.
Solving a lot of problems.
Yeah. Then we present the oud, and it's a huge success all over, Istanbul and all these places. Then the first year we made 2,000 oud.
Wow.
It was very, very nice. And now I create from the oud a mix of the oud and the lute as a guitar. Then it's tuned like a guitar, but it's got 11 string like a oud.
Yeah.
It's got small fret. It's called Inuk.
Yeah.
Inuk is an Eskimo name who means people.
Wow.
And now we have, Harked Fire,
Yeah.
that they use my Inuk now.
Wow.
It's the look of a hood, but a guitar player, half an hour play this, and it sounds amazing.
Wow. So we can say that actually in Lecce started your idea to do
idea.
ethnic instruments,
Yes.
but more playable for
Yes.
all the musicians.
Yes, yes. Then we have also a new instrument the idea came from Peru. I'll show you the collection after.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud. We have 7-string nylon string guitar,
Wow.
multi-act, that's new. And also we have a new guitar, which is a MIDI guitar, no wire, wireless.
Wow.
We have it here.
So you made an interface.
You don't need any box. You just go straight to your computer.
Wow.
Then I did that with Fishman Company and Ukraine and us. Then this is a new product that we're gonna show next week at the Apple Computer Show in San Francisco.
Wow.
Then you go straight on your Apple computer, no wire. It's got notation. It's got everything.
Wow.
And it's
That's
hard
great
to
news.
say everything, Yeah. And we have a new semi-acoustic guitar, with F-hole.
Yeah.
But a new concept. It weighs nothing, no feedback, and you can play as hard rock to jazz.
Wow.
And
how did you cancel the feedback on these kind of instruments?
we did a center core,
Yeah.
but like a 335.
Yes.
It's got a center core, but it's a big one. Ours, it's like a bridge. You just touch, but you need very high equipment to do that. We worked 2 years on this concept, and the core, it's spruce, abete, I think in Italian.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's abete, but it's built like a bridge. Then I'll show you, and it weighs nothing, but it cuts the feedback.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah,
So
the arch is bigger too.
actually, there are not many features that you could say, I'm gonna put this feature on every guitar, because
No.
you experiment
Well,
every day. So
Hey,
maybe
every guitar's got its own purpose, its own tonality that you want to respect. If you try to make a Swiss knife, they say you can build a house with a Swiss knife, but it's going to take you a long time, and it's not going to be straight. Then we respect. That's why we have 6 factory too. They're totally different thinking, and we specialize on all the things.
so you have a research department.
Yes.
Where you build something that
Prototypes.
nobody made in the past, and then you're
Well,
you can
you
say
know-
a regular production.
Out of 100 prototypes, maybe 1 or 2 is going to be one.
Wow.
Because you try, it's not exactly this. I don't build guitar for me. I build guitar for the music, for the musician,
Yeah.
And there's a lot of respect thing.
So talking about that, what do you think is gonna be the guitar direction for the future? You know,
Everybody has this question, you know. I think there's not one direction, there's many directions. You see, like the guitar we made, the MIDI wireless, you know, it's very difficult because me, I don't use a computer personally, you know. Then it's not everyone, and there's the purists who like this jazz sound, there's the acoustic, you know. There's many directions, you know. Like look on the sport, on anything. And what is the ultimate bike?
Yeah.
It depends what you do.
Yeah,
you know,
of
if you
course.
do mountain racing, everything today is a specialty. Then there's many directions. That's why we have many factories, and we respect acoustic, we respect electric, we respect. You know, it's a different thinking. It's a different utility, and I don't see that's my answer.
Yeah. Actually, if you don't use a computer but you thought to do a wireless guitar, that means that you're really open-minded anyway.
You know, I'm open to computers. We have in our company we have hundreds and hundreds of computers. But no, I'm not personally because I don't want to answer email.
Oh.
And it's my wife who's doing
So you
that.
stay out of the nightmare.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
totally
know
with
about
you.
computer. I know about computer,
Yeah, of
but
course.
I don't have any email address and all this thing. You know, it's a style of life. I'm an older guy, and I'm not born with those machines. You know, yeah, it's a different thing.
Anyway,
I love
you grew
them.
up,
Yeah,
so-
I love them. You need it. You know, hey, how can you live without a computer?
Yes, of course. And talking about your new partnership with Reference, what do you think and what do you expect about that?
The moon. Look, Angela.
Let's work on that.
Now, you know, what we did, we stopped distribution. You see, we look more as partner. It's something we experiment, you know. We have to be more competitive in the market. There's no room for a distributor, you know. And also, we have a large catalog. It's impossible for a distributor to carry 250 models on every color, you know. You will need then now it's accessibility. We ship anywhere in the world in 2 days and a half. From Canada, from the factory, from each factory. We have an exclusive deal. I'm not allowed to say the detail because it's unbelievable. I ship a guitar, Montreal, Tokyo, 2 days and a half.
Wow.
Montreal, Israel, 2 days and a half. Paris, 2 days and a half. And you know, then the musicians are excited. They go on a website, they see a black guitar in Paris, but they know there's a red, and the dealer said, no problem, I'll get you the red, and it's there.
Wow. Because actually every dealer in the world can pick in the big global warehouse you have in Canada. So
Well, it's not a warehouse, it's each factory.
yeah.
We have 6 factories, and they pick, and it goes from each factory 2 times a week.
Wow.
But this is something unique. Nobody's got that in America. But because we do big volume too, I had to guarantee huge amount.
Of course,
Then
I guess.
we could come with this new concept, you know, of for the dealers, and the dealers got access. You know, and I know Angelo had an open mind for those things, and actually we didn't want a distributor exactly that. That's why we call it Godin Direct.
Yeah.
It's Godin Direct.
So every store becomes a kind of outlet for Godin.
Yes.
With a direct contact
Yeah.
and an
You
easy way
receive-
to buy, to sell, to get
Yeah.
support, of course.
Yes.
That's great.
That's very good, you know. Then it's a very nice. Then we don't look for a big distributor who's got a catalog that thick, you know.
Yeah, actually, I think
it's
in
no
this
good.
period where it's so easy to buy online straight from the producer, a lot of people in the market
you
is
don't buy
thinking,
you don't buy online straight from the producer.
but actually
from
we're
a
very
warehouse
close.
somewhere.
We are
you
very
know?
close to that.
No.
Maybe there's too much links in this chain from the producer to the end consumer.
Yeah, but
Something
no
must
producer. Remember, in the world, there's about 10 guitar factories, serious ones.
change. Yeah.
And now we are the largest one of America.
Wow.
You see, that's different. If I was not that big, I make 200,000 guitar a year. Then, if I was not producing that, my plant didn't exist.
Yeah.
And there's some big internet company, but they're just warehouse. They buy from there and there. It's another intermediary, We try to avoid that, okay? Then, the thing is, this is very, very new. We never did in Italy. It's something new. We experiment for 1 year in France, England, Germany, but Italy is new. We're starting now.
It's a good challenge, actually.
I think the dealer is going to be very surprised and shocked about this, because it's something. And the price, it's stable. They're going to check New York, it's the same price as Italy.
That's very important. Very
Super.
important.
Yeah.
The prices are one of the main matters.
Well,
in this
the
period,
young guys, they all
Of
have
course.
this. They go on the website, how much it is. And it's frustrating when you pay 40% more because you're in Italy or
Yeah.
you're in France, or you see, now it's the same price.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, so now
I think it's exciting.
you're gonna show us all the news
Yes.
for this 2013 NAMM.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see together.
Okay.
And thank you very much for your time.
It's a pleasure.
Our pleasure.
I wish one day you come and visit us.